There's a well-known passage in Paul's letter to the Philippians that often pops up, and it popped up today in my morning prayer daily reading, and it's taken from Philippians chapter 4, verses 4 to 7. Paul says, "Rejoice in the Lord always. Again I will say rejoice. Let your gentleness be known to everyone. The Lord is near. Do not worry about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." I've read that many times, and it contains some wonderful truths about rejoicing and peace, prayer and thanksgiving. But I've not always found it easy to apply perhaps to my life. I mean, for a start, how can I rejoice always? I don't always feel like rejoicing. Sometimes, frankly, there doesn't seem to be a great deal to rejoice about. And I certainly don't always seem to be gentle with everyone. Paul says, don't worry about it, pray about it instead. Again, in my less than holy moments, how do I stop these worries, founded or unfounded, taking over? If I stop to pray about them all, I won't have time to do anything else. As I pondered this morning, an image came to my mind of those worries being like tennis balls. Tennis balls that are perhaps being pelted at us. They're coming at us from all different directions. Some are thrown at us hard and fast, and they hurt and bruise us. Maybe some of these tennis ball worries are lolloped at us. We feel them. They make their presence known. And then I had a picture of my Springer Spaniel, Callie. Now, Callie loves her tennis balls. She loves them being thrown for her. And she will, when she goes out walking, she always likes to carry one in her mouth. But she's a little bit rubbish at playing fetch. She'll really want you to throw a ball for her, and you do. But she's very reluctant to bring it back and to give it back to you. She just likes to hold on to it. And I thought, maybe God is a little bit like my dog. No offence meant, of course. In fact, the word dog is the word God backwards. Maybe God is a little bit like Callie, or Callie is a little bit like God. Callie is desperate for us to throw her a ball. God is desperate for us to throw the worry tennis ball to him. He will catch it and he will hold on to it. He won't give it back to us. But what he will give us instead is his peace. We don't need to hold on to that worry tennis ball. It's not ours to keep, but it is for him to deal with on our behalf. But Paul also offers us a way for us not to be pelted by those worry tennis balls in the first place. If we rejoiced, if we wrapped ourselves up in the mantle of praise and thanksgiving all the time, then those worry tennis balls would find it harder to penetrate and hurt us. So today, may you guard your heart and your mind in that mantle of praise and thanksgiving, and let God catch and hold on to that worry tennis ball. Amen.